thank you so very much for taking the time. Come back over here and visit with me over on Fritz's Cooking again. I am Fritz, and I reckon tonight, guys, we're going to make prepare like an appetizer, if you will. This, our family here, we eat this on the holidays, you know, before our main course, usually on Thanksgiving and Christmas and whatnot. But let me tell you guys, it's just a simple, easy to prepare, and cheap appetizer for the holidays. And basically, guys, what we're going to be preparing here is a tuna ball. And what I've got here, guys, I've got 2 cans of the Bumblebee solid white albacore packed in water. And basically what we'll do is we'll drain it into my little strainer here and get all the excess water off of it. Then we're actually got with our recipe included, we've got some cream cheese, the original. Guys, you know, I'm sure a lot of y'all might prefer the Philadelphia cream cheese, which is fantastic, but to me, it basically pretty much tastes the same to me, so I buy whatever's on sale, and I got this at the Meyer, and it's called Best Choice, and it's tasty. And to this, we're actually going to add some parsley flakes and some of the Mexine. We love you can use any chili powder you want, but we love the Mexine original here, the chili powder. And we're going to finally chop an onion, a little bit of the onion here, and we're going to add it all together and form like a little ball. And guys, I'll show you how we prepare it. And like I said, it's simple, easy, and cheap. All right, guys, let's go ahead and drain our tuna. Alright guys, we'll let gravity do its thing. We've got our cream cheese coming up to room temperature. Alright guys, we've got our tuna draining. We've got our cream cheese coming up to temperature. We need 4 teaspoons of these onions finely chopped. So let's go ahead and do that. This is the way, guys, that I chop my onions. I'm sure that there's several different methods, but I like to chop off, basically chop off the stem part of the onion first. And then what I'll actually do is I cut right down the center of the root part of it, and this way it'll actually hold the onion together when you're trying to mince it. Alright guys, and that's pretty finely chopped. Alright y'all, so what I'm actually going to need here is we're going to follow the recipe here for our tuna ball. And it says we need 1 package of softened cream cheese, 2 cans of tuna, which we got draining, 4 teaspoons of finely chopped onions. So let's go ahead and get that. There's 1. 2. 3. And 4. All right, guys. So we've got our 4 teaspoons of firmly chopped onion right here. We've got our 2 tablespoons of parsley flakes. We've got a 1/2 tablespoon of chili powder. And we've got 1 tablespoon of hot pepper sauce, and we chose to use Frank's. So, all right, guys, let me get everything in a bowl, and we'll get to mixing. All right, y'all. Okay, guys, we're ready to combine everything. I've got my cream cheese at room temperature here, so let's go ahead and pop that on in the bowl. All right. Look how these got creams up. Alright guys, we've got our drained tuna. Let's go ahead and get that on in the bowl. Alright, let's give that a quick mix. Alright. put in a hair of cracked black pepper. All right, let's go ahead and add our onions on in. Our parsley. Our chili powder. And our hot sauce. I was going to use the Tapatio, but I love it, but it's a little bit too hot for Mom, so we're going to keep it kind of PG here. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get that a good mix. Smells great, guys. That's a piece of cake, ain't it? Now, the only thing is, the hard part of this is letting it cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it back in the refrigerator here in just a bit, once I get a good mix to it. Alright guys, let me try just a taste. Oh my God, guys. And once this thing cools off, everything marries together. It's going to be marvelous. Alright guys, let me put a little foil on top here. And we're going to refrigerate. Alright guys, we've got our tuna ball chilling out in the refrigerator. And basically guys, like I said, I'm doing this on the cheap. And I think I paid 89 cents a can for my albacore tuna. About $1 for the generic brand Philadelphia cream cheese. And you can actually buy like the cooking walnuts or pecans or whatever you want, and or almonds, and they're usually on the expensive side as well. I've got another generic brand from the Save-A-Lot, J. Higgins mixed nuts here with sea salt, and basically this is going to be what we're going to kind of put on top of our tuna ball there. And all I'm going to do, guys, is actually just crush them up a little bit. Alright guys, how easy was that? Less than 50 cents. Alright guys, we've got our tuna mixture for our tuna ball out of the refrigerator. It's chilled for several hours. Like I said guys, that's the hardest part of actually this recipe, is just giving it time to chill. But you know, you want to prepare this a few days ahead anyway, and that way the flavors are all marry together. But let's go ahead and get our nut mixture out. And what I'm actually going to do is put a little bit on the on a paper plate here. Like so, maybe a little bit more. Okay. And what we're going to do is actually just dig on in, guys. And that cream cheese feels like it's firmed up a little bit. Alright y'all, I'm going to make like a little ball out of it. Put it on it up in here. Alright guys, let's go ahead and kind of ball it up a little bit. Got plenty of nuts on the bottom. And if you don't want to use nuts, you don't have to. Alright guys, now what I'm going to do is I've got like one of these Chinese takeout bowls, and I'm actually going to put that in there, and we'll let it set up a little more. Just like so. go ahead and add the remainder of our nuts on top of it. All right, guys. Let me chill that just for a few more minutes, and then I'll get right back to you. All right, guys, we've got our tuna ball finished, or our tuna oval, whatever you want to call it here, guys. But like I said, guys, this is a piece of cake to prepare for your guests on a holiday, man, or a party or whatnot, man. It's just a couple of cans of tuna, a block of cream cheese, some finely diced onion, and some parsley flakes, and a little bit of chili powder. And if you want to add some fresh black pepper to it, you can. And you can add some nuts if you'd like. But all right, guys, let me get into this and take a little taste here. I've got some Ritz pretzel crackers, and I've got some regular Ritz here. But I love the pretzel crackers, guys. So let me get in here and get us a little bite. It looks nice. That's a pretty substantial bite there, but here we go. Oh my God, guys. This is very, very addicting. Now, I guarantee it won't last. Let me get another one here. Delicious, guys, delicious. All right, guys. I'm gonna share some of this with my brother and my sister-in-law and my neighbor. And I reckon we'll get back with y'all next week. I just wanted to say sincerely, I wanted to thank each and every one of y'all so very, very much for watching my videos. It truly does mean the world to me. And I appreciate all the friendship and fellowship, guys. And I hope y'all will come back for more. Okay, guys, y'all take care. Bye-bye.